Okay, I'm going to do a partial one while working here together. This is where you see all posts, if you clicked on all posts. And we'll give you the logins to all of this back office stuff here in a little bit, but just kind of showing you where everything is right now. So I clicked on all posts, and it brought up all of this. You can see that these are the ones that are finished because they have all green. But then these are the ones that still need to be worked on. And so I'm going to work on Good News Friday because it has Good News Friday links where they provide us a bunch of links that goes with the show. So I'm going to do that one because that one's a little more detailed. So what I would do is I would come here and I would click on it because that would be the next one to do. Well, take that back. Let me show you this real quick. I backed up there. This one is scheduled. You say this one published 15 hours ago, this morning. This one is scheduled for Monday, and I'll show you that here in a second. So I'm going to click on Good News Friday. And this right here is where we tell it when we want it to air. So published on, if I were to edit, this is where you can schedule it. And so you would tell it November the whatever, Monday, blah, 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 at 5 in the morning. Very important to say 5 in the morning. And then you click OK, and then it will say schedule now or whatever, schedule it. And so it will then schedule to go on whatever day you told it to at 5 in the morning. So that's where that takes place. But this one's already published, so we don't have to do that. And so now you can see it really doesn't have a fancy title. It doesn't have a really fancy summary. It was just something we threw in there to start this document, right, to get it published while we're waiting for the transcript to be done. So I'll show you what it looks like currently. View post is up there. So you can see how boring and bland it is. It doesn't have any fancy links. This is all that they see. So we want to hurry up and get this done so they can have the beautiful, all those links. We want them to have the pretty title and the pretty summary. Right now, the URL you can see is just Good News Friday. So nobody's going to be searching for Good News Friday 43. So that's not good. We want to get this SEO score up there. So right now, nobody could really search much of anything and find out anything. And of course, going to edit post again to take us back to the screen where we're in. There are no tags. I mean, nobody can search at all for this. So very sad little post here. You don't have a keyword. You don't have anything. This is just the pre-filled snippets. There's nothing in there to tell anything. And so nobody can search it. Here's the excerpt. It's just that Good News Friday generic little post so that the podcast would have something on it. So again, this is just a very skeleton. And you could see they're saying there's no keyword. These are red. This is why our score is red. It only has 67 words. There's no meta description, which is right here. There are no images. The SEO title's too short. So it tells you, wow, you've got a lot of problems here. So we want to fix those. And then the readability is here. It doesn't have any subheadings, and we talked about that. We're going to put in that one subheading. It says add at least one. That's all we do. That's all you have to do. Then, let's see. So these are all green, so that's good. But once it says none of the paragraphs are too long, they want that in a score. That's why when we're editing it, we break up the paragraphs quite a bit. So if we just pasted the transcript right in here, this would turn red because it would say, whoa, this is really bad. So your sentences are so long, your paragraphs are so long. And this says 0% of the sentences contain a transition word because we don't even have a transcript put in here. So all of this will change once you paste in that transcript, and it will say everything's too long and you've got problems. So our readability is only orange, but if we were to paste in the transcript, it would go red immediately because there would be so many things wrong with it. So that's why we edit it in Google Docs before we paste it. So that is kind of the why we do what we do. I will end this recording, and then we'll do one together.